You're on a YouTube video.
You are. Am I really?
Yeah, we're doing weights. What do you think? Try not to super glue my hand together this time, huh, Jed? Earlier, when I was doing that screw lock, I got it between like both of these fingers, and then when I went to go fish and I put the fingers together and they got stuck. What are you doing? Checking your drag on the power meter? Yeah. Perfect. Sounds like a fantastic idea. You gonna catch any out there?
In the grass.
Whisper. Yeah, maybe in the grass. I might catch one in the grass. Scared of a camera? You know there's a limit of 7 rods as a co-angler? I didn't realize.
How many people listen?
Huh?
You know how many people listen to that?
None. 7. 7 people? How many? How many people listen, Jed?
Probably 7 people.
7 people?
Probably.
7 people listen to the 7 rods rule? Nice. Do you listen to it? Tell the truth.
What?
Do you listen to the 7 rods rule?
I didn't know nothing about the 7 rods rule.
Okay. Got you on camera saying it. It's hard to focus on an FG knot while you're talking.
Yeah.
You ever tried to do it?
Nope.
You've never tried to tie an FG knot while someone was talking to you?
I tell them to shut up right before I tie it.
That's not very nice, Judd.
And it might not be cold tomorrow either.
It'll probably be cold.
I'm saying I got a jacket. Never mind jacket.
Oh, you might not be cold. I was gonna say, it's definitely gonna be cold tomorrow.
I know.
It's gonna be a little chilly. One more FG knot.
One more.
Uno más. Uno más FG nato. Did you take Spanish in high school?
Nope.
Why not?
Can barely speak English.
3 on my line. I'm not sure why it does that.
I'm not tying it right.
Blake says that me, Dave, and Mosby and him are all checked in, but not Judd. So what are you complaining about?
He didn't want to check me in. That ain't
So?
nice.
Thought of everybody else. That's got to be worth something. Right?
Can't believe that. I think I could throw a fluke on braid.
Sure. You can do whatever you want. It's a free country. It's possible. You can throw it on braid.
Should throw top water.
Top water.
Think
Top
so?
water is always more fun. Yeah. Think about it. Catch a fish on a fluke versus catch a fish on top water. Which one's more fun?
Which one are they gonna eat?
Probably not going to eat any of them. My honest opinion, probably won't eat any of it.
That's a good point.
Which one?
Fluke.
Fluke? Good choice.
I feel like I got a better chance on a fluke than a top water. Think?
Yeah, probably. I'm no expert.
I thought your box said peppers instead of poppers.
Peppers, yep. I got red peppers, green peppers, and yellow peppers in there.
Nice.
You want some? What are you doing, Blake?
Why don't you tie it to the rear handle? It'd be so much easier.
this is awesome.
It's pretty good stuff.
You know, in that video you guys had at your shop of Eli's, when Eli was looking at that 19, putting it on there, you guys were talking about his one wheel, about how it was like sticking out an inch or up an inch, and that was the one that he ended up losing.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's funny. I don't know, that night we went through, or we were working on the brakes, and we noticed that one of his wheels was loose.
Yeah.
Like the bearing was loose as could be. And we tightened it up, and the one on the other side was probably also loose, and we didn't check the other
I
side.
just remember you guys were like, it was because his driver's side, like the driver's side of the boat was the one that left in the back. And you guys were like, oh yeah, that one's an inch off or something, higher or lower or sticking out or something. And then I was sitting there, I was like, that is the one he legit sent a picture of to me like 2 weeks ago that he lost it going down the highway. He goes, yeah, my boat felt funny when I was towing, so I pulled over. I'm missing a wheel. And then I watched that video one night whenever I was eating supper, and he was like, I'll be damned, that was the one. That was the one.
What that is.
I don't think I'm gonna throw a float board much more, but I'll retie it just in case.
I put a flute
I'm
on.
surprised they're not destroying that.
I never got by one.
I had zero bow gum or that bright orange color, whatever the hell it's called.
Methylate?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was spelled like meth. Like I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was meth.
I thought it was always myrrh.
Yeah, that's what I was
MER.
thought too. And then I saw the packaging one time, or actually read it.
Yeah.
That's meth. Yeah, I don't think it was Bass Fry. I haven't seen anything that resembles Bass Fry yet. Not that I've really been looking.
I rolled up in Allen's this morning, and dude, there was so much fry popping in the bushes, I thought I was about to limit out.
Like just
Little
a
2-inch shad.
What is that stuff? Because the shad haven't spawned yet either, unless that's
I
like
don't know
last
what it
year's
is.
spawn.
They were only about this big. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's carved.
I've seen those same things.
I don't know if it's, but it was everywhere.
Unless that's just how big the shad from last year are. I've no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cause like I saw a bass.
It's gotta be, because obviously it can't be this year.
I saw a bass that was like that long, so I assume that's last year's bass.
I was throwing like an eco worm that's probably about 6-7 inches, and I had a crappie eat it that was smaller than that. And I'm like, how did I even hook you?
13.9 without it though.
But I spent an hour waiting to load up my boat this afternoon.
Alright, sounds good. So you're good?
I should be.
Alright,
I'll definitely have last
Thank you.
minute stuff.
hold you up. I'm gonna start making burgers now. Been a little slow. Make some good burgers.
I'm not excited to go back to the hotel if that's what you're asking.
Got a man here.
Well, I was supposed to be fishing with my dad, but he ended up hurting himself when we launched the boat, so he went home. But it was that Eli Memorial Tournament,
Yep.
and I rolled up my first spot. I threw a jig out there, and I got walloped. I set the hook, and it had to be every bit of 6 pounds. Come up and just throw it, and I was heartbroken the rest of the day.
Last
Yeah.
year.
Like it was like first 5 or 6 casts too,
Last year.
and I was sitting there like, you gotta be kidding me.
Was it this past year's?
Maybe 2 years. Trying to think.
That's the one me and Blake got there then. With a whopping 10 pounds.
It was fishing tough.
Well, I would have had one for 6, and then I probably would have caught another.
You caught it 4, didn't you?
I don't remember. Did we have a limit or we only have?
We only had 4 fish. I think you caught 4.
We might have one good one and just the rest were just keepers.
I catch on mine within 2 hours.
This wasn't just at Patoka. This was everywhere I went that year. Like I didn't time my days right. I would get bit in the afternoons. I think in practice, and I think, oh, I need to go do that in the morning. But those fish weren't there. They weren't biting, or they,
They weren't already back there. Yeah.
For a time of day lately.
Maybe that's what I need to do.
Yeah, it's crazy that you can hit a spot in the morning that's no good, but then go there at
Or they
noon
might
and
be in
they're biting.
the area, but they're set up different.
Yeah.
Whatever else.
We're
Did I
fishing
catch one
grass.
like that in grass?
we were fishing grass, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh look, there's a stump." Got one.
I don't remember. But I'll take your word for it. That sounds like something I would do.
Do the same thing at the Phoenix too.
Great Value Phoenix out there. The Walmart version.
That's the Kroger version, not the Walmart.
The Falcon
Great
is the
values.
Walmart version of the Phoenix?
Great
Yeah.
value. Oh,
The
no,
Great
it's
Value
Kroger.
Phoenix. Never heard of that?
No, never heard that.
That's a Falcon.
That's a Great Value Phoenix.
Never heard of it. Are they cheaper?
The old Great Value Phoenix. Good over there?
Dying.
What the hell is that?
That was I don't know. I don't know if that was a burp or a hiccup or a combination.
Not on this time.
Yeah, probably on top polymer, not on two, I guess.
They say you can't pull very hard on them.
I don't like that.
On what?
Lots of that.
The
That
fancy
knot.
How do you know that knot?
Why don't you grab it and then I'll.
Pull on it.
What? Here.
What do you
Why don't
mean?
grabbing this?
Oh, you're pulling the hook. That makes sense.
Let's pull on the part that the fish holds onto, bud.
You gonna hold on to it?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do it without getting myself hooked.
You a pair of pliers or something? Got it?
It seems pretty strong. Yeah, it's just fairly strong line, but like it's almost like hurting the line.
Took it out.
I mean, we pulled on it pretty hard, so
Yeah. I feel like that'd hold.
I'm gonna tie polymer.
He said,
Over.
he said, I'm gonna tie it Paul.
I think that might hold. I'm gonna tie Paul.
I can give you this. I doubt I'm gonna go through a pack of those. So you can have that.
Thanks, Blake. You're the best. Did you know that? Third time today I
somebody's
said,
told me that
Blake, you're
before.
the best.
Blake and Nick's tackle shop.
Gotta be worse though.
I shop at a Nick's all the time.
You took my scissors? No.
No, you took your scissors.
They're right here,
You
Blake.
set them over here.
Oh.
I didn't take them. That was when you were practicing knots. What kind of question is that?
What kind of hook you throwing?
I finally
Oh
talked.
no!
That's what
Check
you
it out.
It's behind you.
Behind me? Ah, sweet.
I finally
That
talked
was like
Tommy.
$8 worth of toasting right there.
I finally talked Tommy into not throwing
before.
extra wide gap hooks. He finally listened.
Nice. I'm glad he's listening. Why are you sitting on the floor again?
I'm trying not to know.
Why though?
Blake,
Have you ever tied a knot not on the floor?
Yeah, I'm on the boat.
Blake, I tied it standing up earlier. Are we okay?
Aren't you just special?
He is pretty, Chad is pretty special.
I am pretty.
Got a lot of talents that most people don't have.
He's got the crisscross.
He's pretty.
Sitting in Indian style over there, tying an FG
I can't even
knot.
sit crisscross.
What if we just start yelling off numbers? 54, 22, 17,
You are right.
13.
You said
Well.
17, right as I said 17.
Nice, how about that? Guessed it right.
How many you're on? 22?
Yeah.
How many you're at? 22?
When you say random numbers in a ride, it doesn't hurt.
Dang, that's not good for
How many
us.
you're at? 22?
24.
Damn. I feel like 2022.
Is this better than sitting at the hotel by yourself?
Much better.
The thing is really smoking. Is it burning?
No, it's good. Your boat might light on fire here in a second.
No, that's
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I'll borrow somebody else's.
That will probably call in fishing tomorrow. That
Well, extra
smoke.
smell? Yeah, yeah.
They'll be lined up behind his engine.
Steve,
He's gonna
you
turn
keep
around.
fishing?
There's gonna be like two sixes just sniffing.
Steve, how are you catching so many fish?
No, but
They're just hanging right back here outside a motor. I just don't
Yeah.
wacky worm at them.
Like, it still takes me like 10 minutes to realize it's you whenever I do see you.
Yeah, you're kind of sneaky in that gray Falcon.
It's like, oh, there's a boat. And then like,
It's like-
I'll be like idling by you and be like, oh,
I'm
shit,
like-
I know who that is.
I'm like, I don't know anybody that has a Falcon, so I just don't pay attention.
I don't know if I've seen you all day, Blake.
I'm pretty sneaky.
Probably not. He's pretty sneaky.
I was on the slow side.
Yes, 3:45.
How many boats are there? Do you know?
No.
They had 3 flights. I heard him calling 70 something number.
I heard 80.
Could be.
I heard 82 or 83. I thought.
That's a pretty good number. Like it would suck for us boaters, but
Say it.
I got distracted.
He does that. Like, dude, I was talking to him on the phone. He's trying to tell a story. It took him 30 minutes to tell a 30-second story.
I was in a bad spot. I was snagged.
He's like, okay, all right. So
I
I'm
was
going down the bank,
snagged
and
and-
oh, there's a fish. Ah, I missed it. He's like, okay, so I was going down this bank, and I saw this fish, and it was on a bed, and oh, there's another fish. And then he's like, so okay, back to my story. So I'm going down the bank, and I saw this fish on a bed, and oh, I hit my funny bone. Ouch! Like the whole time, he was just like, it just kept going on and on and on. It's like, dude, just what's your story?
I was snagged in this bush, and it was a fight. The bush was winning for the longest time.
Bush was winning the fight.
I eventually
They
got
get
out.
ambushes, they win every time.
On Grove, and Dad got a crankbait stuck in one of those bushes, and he sat there and shook it for probably a minute or two before I finally put it in reverse and got him over to it. And as soon as I put it in reverse, fish comes and eats it off of it. After about a minute or two. Some boats like weights in the more weight in the bag.
Yep. Some people, it's weird. Like I never thought this would happen, but there's been enough people that say it that it happens. That if I lithium batteries,
Yeah.
my boat goes slower.
Yep.
Like that blows my mind how that would ever happen.
Because you lose 100, 200 pounds back
Yeah,
there.
but like it seems like
You lose
any
weight, you should go
net loss
faster.
of weight would be faster.
Yeah.
But like there's been enough people that have said it, and people that I trust have said it,
Yeah.
that like,
I've seen that too. It's just all in the balance.
yeah, it's weird.
It's all solid plastic, so they're made for Texas reason.
Got us some deer burgers. Still waiting on Blake with the cheese. Blake, did you find the cheese yet? Huh? We're not worried about Cinco's. I need cheese for the deer burgers. Come on, dude. Nobody cares about your Cinco's right now.
Some craft singles. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to make a burrito with
I was
crab
in a
singles
rush.
tomorrow.
I was in a rush to make
Thanks.
my sandwich, so I just brought the ingredients.
Blake come in clutch. The old Kroger special. God dang, it was open. Blake,
You sabotaged.
your cheese was open. Oh my gosh, it all fell on the ground. How many of these pieces you want me to use? All of them? At least one left? All right, I think we should be good on that.
Ooh, I'll have lunch tomorrow.
Yeah. Two per person plus one for Judd tomorrow for lunch.
Is that what it equals out to? Actually?
I think so, yeah. We added it up. We were trying to decide whether we needed to freeze some because I
Sweet. Yeah.
brought too many. Heck yeah, man. I feel like
'Cause, like
we
everybody
have
asks about 'em.
we have definitely gotten a lot of people asking about our brakes. I had some guys at the boat ramp today asking about them.
And honestly, sometimes I'm kind of like, they're alright. Cause like, you know,
They're pretty sweet.
I kind of don't want other people to have them, but you know, Danny, if you were to, you know, help us out a little bit,
Maybe you would put in a good word for them.
I might, yeah, I could be like, see, I mean, you know, he wants to buy some brakes.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, man, they're awesome.
It looked good.
I think they would look good on a Falcon boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really make it fly.
Give it wings.
Great value Phoenix.
Great value Phoenix.
Hey, I put 3 fire extinguishers into an oven that was on fire. It didn't help, but
You just threw them in there?
no, I did the proper technique. The paramedics were like, They thought I burnt my face real bad because I had took my hand and wiped my face at some point, and I had smeared black soot all over my face, and they thought I burnt my face really bad. The two paramedics, they were females, they were younger females. They came up to me and like I seen their eyes light up.
Think Albertson will answer? I don't think so.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Great value Phoenix versus Phoenix. Huh? I never thought of that. That's actually a good idea. Does it chine walk?
Yes.
Yeah. Every one of my Phoenixes I've had chine walk for like the first month, and now I can drive them without like even holding the steering wheel.
I'm still trying to get used to it.
Eat a little more, get a little fatter, or what?
Yeah, I weigh it down a little bit more.
You
It's
lost-
all these
you
deer
lost
burgers
weight.
and huh?
You lost weight now.
I did lose a bunch of weight, yeah, but that doesn't make the story as cool. Kind of ruins the story.
You're talking about me, you're probably wrong.
No,
No, we're talking
we
about.
gave up on that.
Yeah, I would.
Is this better than your hotel?
Yeah.
You lonely in your hotel?
Are you staying by yourself?
Yep.
Did Chad just grab a burger and leave?
Yep.
Took a couple bites and decided he's out.
2 bites and he's gone. All right, Judd. So what's it gonna take tomorrow? Everything. We want top. We want first place on the boater and the co-angler side, and top 10 on the boater.
Oh my god.
It's not really that hard. First,
That's a lot of numbers. That's 4 numbers a person.
first and top 10 on both sides. It's really not that hard.
It's hard.
You're just winging it. It's not like we're judging you.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
You didn't say you're gonna keep score?
I might keep score for
If
the
that's
whole
the case,
season.
if that's the case, I won the first one for the boater.
What?
I said 16 pounds.
Was it on video though?
Yeah, we didn't do video on that.
Video
Starting now. Starting right now, Jed. Wait a minute. Hey,
You are.
you're on a YouTube video.
You are. Amarillo.
Yeah, we're doing weights. What do you think? First? No, I didn't win shit.
No, 2 wins.
Oh, 2 wins. So I want a first place and a 10th place on the boater side, and a first place and a 10th place on the co-angler side.
Is 10th place a check?
No.
No.
Well, I don't know. It's top 20, top 10%.
No.
So it probably wouldn't be 10th place.
Okay. First place on the boater, 17 pounds.
17 pounds on the boater side. Pretty solid.
10th
So
place,
it's, 16.
11.
Yep.
Not bad. Pretty good guess. Co-angler side.
Co-angler to win, I'm going to say 13.
13 to win.
Damn.
That's solid.
You think?
I think so. I was going to guess 7, but 13's good
It'll
too.
be more than 7.
Somebody will look into one. Somebody give us
One
6
13
pounder.
pounder?
Well, they'll give us 6 pounder. And then 10th place is a co. 6 pounds.
6 pounds?
Probably pretty solid. I was gonna say
There's
7.
too many big ones somewhere.
Where though?
Yeah, where are
That's
they
the
at?
question.
I don't know where.
What are you up to? What'd you call for?
I was really confident how we're gonna weigh in.
You're seeing what time we have to weigh in?
What?
Yeah.
I think it's like,
Give 9 hours this thing, don't they?
yeah, they do.
Yeah. What?
Who all those call?
Me, Blake, Judd Linetti, and then Chad Meyer just walked in. He came over to eat some deer burgers.
But he's not here, so you
He's
don't,
not
have to, you
here.
don't have to worry about giving him info.
No.
Just Homestead.
He broke in.
Yeah, we did break in. He's actually on travel for work.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I got some bites on there today, but they're not big.
I got one bite.
Somebody could have sheared their motor off. I knew the guardrail was there, but if you follow that creek channel, it'd be bad.
Yep. Yeah, if I were idling back there, I'd have no idea it was there. I'd
Yeah.
run right into it.
Yeah, no, I get somebody who was it? Oh, Forrester said he was back there a week ago. Somebody come through there and went, boom, and it just killed their motor. It's a metal guardrail like 6 inches under the water. It'd be bad.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you said something about it. I probably would have.
Yeah.
I probably would have ran my trolling motor into it.
Are you going main lake, Nick, or are you going up?
I'm going Main Lake
Very
tomorrow.
good.
Yeah, don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna go try to catch all Blake's fish.
Quite shallow, but it ain't real easy.
No.
We finally got a decent amount of bites, but I don't know. I mean, they're shallow. I don't know how this cold will do to them, but I think they'll still stay there though. But they're two to 2.5 pounders, which I'm thrilled with. If I can get 5 2.5 pounders.
Yeah, I haven't seen any size really.
The guy
If you
struck.
catch 22 pounds, you'll probably win.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody could luck into 22, but it ain't gonna. I don't think it'll happen.
The guy shot goat juice up his ass one time. So.
Judd fished with him. Listen to this story. Listen to this story. This is a good one.
He did what?
He had like a bottle of goat juice, right? And he had like a hypodermic needle, and he would shoot it into his baits for a scent. And he sat it down on his butt seat, and then he went to sit down on his butt seat, and jumped up, and I see the bottle of goat juice hanging out of his ass.
Jesus.
the needle went into his ass.
Oh, that ramp sucks. They said 20 boats in the Bass Nation today. It was a complete mess there.
There was like 30,
Oh, really?
but
Still.
yeah, you can probably fit maybe 45 boats in that parking lot, based on how full it
Yeah,
was.
people don't park like idiots.
Yeah, people don't park like idiots. That's an important part.
I mean, I should because I don't have power poles. I don't like beaching it without power poles. Well, I say that I've never had some power poles, but I feel like it would be nice. Seems like it would be better. I usually just turn my motor down in the mud.
The little unit's the original power pole.
Because I bite on a tree.
What just happened?
Did
you drop your phone in the
toilet?
Threw dog food on my shoulder. I haven't caught one bass on a tree.
Did you just say you threw dog food on your shoulder? Blake said,
come
did you
back.
drop your phone? No, I threw dog food over my shoulder.
No, I don't. It's weird. I can't get one bite on a tree.
Why not?
I don't know.
You know what's really weird? I can't get one bite anywhere.
No, you're so full of shit.
No, I catch all of them. That's
Yeah,
why.
Judd
I'll
catch-
have a YouTube video. Look how good I did in the IBF. I'm 18 pounds.
Watch the practice video. He didn't catch shit.
If you watch the practice video, it's not going to be very exciting.
Yeah. You just shaking off a bunch of big ones.
It's gonna be Judd catching.
Jed might have hooked a couple
Went
of them,
fun
but-
fishing and lucked into giant bag. And caps.
If you don't use all caps, nobody watches it.
No. I said, oh my God, my coat would kill me if I said I was scoping all day.
I mean, they could fish the bushes and stuff around there.
Oh yeah, you
That's
can't.
what live scope does. It just gets in the co-anglers' heads, and I kind of understand it, but
Well, if you're on Dale Hollow or something, but the shit we're fishing still
like even in the summer, like when you're scoping or whatever, if you want to call it scoping, like you're
Yeah.
fishing the same stuff you would have fished before.
You're just
Yeah.
making better casts.
Just
No,
yeah,
I
just
know,
being more
yeah,
accurate.
it's
Which,
way more effective.
and I think the fish are smarter because of it in general.
Oh, 100%.
I honestly, yeah, like if they banned it in BFLs, I think you'd have to fish shallow.
Yeah, it'd be hard to go out there and catch them.
Like it just, yeah,
I just don't have any confidence in this.
because they'd be just as smart, but they'd be harder to catch.
Although I took my transducer off for tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, I had it on that fish obsessed mount sticking out in front of the trolling motor.
Yeah.
I hit something in it and all but ripped it off today. It was like blinking and doing some weird shit. I said, It was like sideways in perspective, pointing backwards.
Yeah, crappie I feel like look just like bass on live scope.
The amount of time, like today, I was like, "Ooh, that might be a bass." And it was
Like a
like
Dale
8-inch
Hollow,
crappie.
you'd be like, "Oh my god, that's a good bass," and then it swims over and eats your Tamiki rig. Then you set the hook and like, why does this fish feels tiny? Because a 2-pound crappie doesn't pull very hard.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll run into each other out there.
Yeah, I'll probably see you. You're harder to spot nowadays, though.
I know it. I like it actually.
I
Well,
told.
Eric Hardesty's son, I was idling through the tree somewhere, and he goes, "Albertson!" I couldn't even see him. I thought, "How did you tell that was me?" I said, "Who is that?" I couldn't even see him.
Now that I know you, like I forget.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for a blue boat. I thought I seen you this morning going back into Moores, and I was like, I told Nick, I was like, I think I just seen Albertson.
So you going? I was like, "Get your ass over there if you're going over there."
You find him?
Alright, catch him up. Take off 6:45, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your
3:40.
flight?
Second.
You're doing it 4. No, they'll probably say it in the morning, but
3:45 is 9 hours your second flight. Yeah.
It's 3:45, 4, and 4:15.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's weird they don't put that in the text.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe
It's probably
they
not
sent
in
it
their
out.
program.
If they sent it out wrong one, they sent last year. It was in there.
And
I
they
wondered
sent
if
it
they
out
sent it
wrong.
out wrong one time, so
Now
they
they
took
don't
it
do
out,
it.
or what? I'm not sure.
He'll say it in the morning. If you listen close enough, he'll say it in the morning.
That's stupid.
I don't listen close enough to bro.
Well, you should listen closer.
At Patoka, I had to text Kelly halfway through the tournament and say, "Hey, what time are we doing?" And he
I was
responded.
hoping I didn't have anybody that way I could just leave if I was catching them. It's going to be cold and miserable.
Yep.
Alright, I'll talk to you boys.
All right. Well, good luck tomorrow.
You too. We'll see you in one.
Yep.
See ya. All right, Jed. What's your pick?
1650.
1650. 16.50.
Mm-hmm.
Let me write all these down. The way I got them for future reference. Picks.
You're close to me.
Huh?
You're close.
That's exactly what I was gonna pick, to be honest. That's to win the boater side.
Yeah.
Boater win. Close to what you're gonna have, or what?
No,
Oh.
hell no.
Close.
Close to what's gonna win it.
Oh, I thought you were saying this.
Okay. Top 10.
Top 10. 970.
Co-angler.
9 pounds.
Co-angler top 10.
350.
Oh, you're betting on not a whole lot, are you?
Blake. What we got?
To win on the boater side, I'm gonna go 17.
Okay.
Somebody will catch him. Top 10 is 12. 11.
What did
11.
I say? 970.
Said 11.
11 and a half.
Top 10. 11 and a half. Jed, quit kicking the table.
I'm not taking the table.
12 pounds winning on the co-angler side.
Co-angler. 12.
And I think the 6 to get a check is good.
Top 10, not a check.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Chad?
That's pretty high.
That was close to what I was doing. I was saying 17 and a half for boater.
I mean, to win is like so random. Like it could be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 22 pounds. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Yeah,
15
first place
pounds.
could be 22,
Yeah, it
and
only
then
takes
second
one
will be
person.
18, 17, 16, who knows. But someone might sack them up. Probably someone up frickin' Pine Grove is going to wreck them. One person, that's it.
The rest of me.
Top 10, 11 was my guess, but I'll go 12
Okay.
since Blake took that one.
Blake, he takes all the good things.
I know he
doesn't
does.
It's ridiculous.
What did he say for Co? He said 11 or 12.
I think I said 12.
12 to win.
Wow, that's too
What'd
much.
you say for the top
It's
10?
too much.
For boater?
Mm-hmm.
12.
Oh, you
12.
said 12. Okay, so you're on co already. I typed it in. I just forgot because I was trying to get mine in before you told me what yours were.
Co is going to be 10 to win, and I'm going to go with 5 for a check.
No, it's top 10, not a
Or
check.
10.
God damn it.
Language, Jed.
Sorry.
Your mom are gonna watch this.
Sweep it out.
Okay. My guesses are 16 and a half to win. What'd you pick? Oh yeah, you picked that. I guess I can't pick exactly.
I mean, there's no rules against it, is there?
No, there is no rules.
There is no rules. You can.
That's
vote
what
just
I
for
mean,
winners.
that's what I had picked before, so I'm gonna stick with that one. 16.5 to win, 10.5 for a top 10 on the boater side. We're gonna go 9.5 to win on the co-angler side.
You're picking all my shit.
You didn't pick 9.5.
Yes, I
You
said-
picked 9.
950.
Okay, sorry. You had good picks. Sorry. I had all these picked before I even came here, and then I probably lowered them because of my practice. Co-angler side top 10, 4.5 pounds. There you
That's a
go.
good guess.
Yeah, so we might have to do this every tournament and see how. Maybe I'll keep a spreadsheet of how many pounds you're off every time, and we'll see who's the closest. I think it sounds like a fun little experiment. BFLs, IBFs. You fishing the BFLs this year? Just IBFs? Eli didn't talk you into fishing as a co-angler?
It wasn't very persuasive.
Eli can be persuasive.
He can be.
He's good at talking people into stuff.
Yeah, I am tired.
I'm tired too.
That one beer you gave me at the meeting, I was like passed out on the way here.
Really? How many ditches do you end up in?
Just 3.
Really? It's not bad.
No,
Not bad at all, really.
be alright.
Is that heavy?
What?
It just that heavy on you?
I just put me to sleep.
I'm about to go sleep myself.
Yeah.
I'm about to drive to a hotel.